Man, what's the deal? No time to chill. It's about to get real on Keep It Real Thursdays. Peep. So look, if you haven't already hit that like button, go ahead and hit it. Subscribe. The team appreciate it. So check this out. There is always a way. I'm talking about, I need you to understand that whatever it is that you're going through in your life, there's always another way. So check this out. I was talking to my wife this morning, right? Man, shout out to my wife. I low-key hit a milestone today, right? So I was kicking it with my wife, man, and she was just sharing some stuff with me. And sometimes I have a hard time listening. And I'm listening to her, and I'm like, yo, why is she going down this list of things that's going on in her mind? And then I even asked her, she was just like, yeah, well, I just need to talk things out sometimes. But that's not even what I wanted to tell you. So check this out. Today, man, my wife, I don't know what happened. I asked her what happened, and she said, yeah, the beauty supply normally opens up at 10. So my wife does hair for a living. And so what happened was, my wife had a client today, and the hair that she needed, she was just gonna go to the beauty supply at 10. And so when she went, she called me, it was like 10:15, and she's like, yo, they not here. And she just like freaking out. And I'm just listening, you know, because I don't know what to do. But lately, my wife been displaying this confidence out of this world. So I just was like ready to hear whatever it was she had to say. So she like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, and I'm just listening. Like, I already know she got it because she always figures it out. So she like, I'm about to go to this other beauty supply, and I'm about to just have to call my client and communicate to her. And it was like, yo, shout out to her. Like, yo, she already thinking ahead. Let me just communicate. So watch this. My wife says, so I get to this other beauty supply, and they still don't have the hair that I want. So in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, what we gonna do? Cause you know we won. You know what I'm saying? I'm her. That's my wife. And she says, you know what? I'm gonna have to use some other hair. And I'm just listening to her going, yo, she get it. Like, she get it. Everybody don't catch on that there's always another way. I'm talking about, there's some things in your life that you like, yo, this is the only way. This is how we've been doing it for years, but there's always another way. She called me and said, yep, found some hair. It ain't the hair that I normally use, but it'll work. And I'm just like, yo, it do work. There's always going to be more than one way to skin a cat. And she like, yeah, you know what? It's going to work. I might have to do something extra. And you know what else is crazy? This really tripped me out. She like, yep, this is what I'm going to have to use. I'm going to have to just figure it out. I'm going to have to figure the rest out. Like, I've never used this type of hair before. I've never come against this type of trial before. There's some trials in your life that you've never come up against before, but you got to understand that there's another way. There is another way that you can handle this outside of the normal traditions that people in your family have dealt with, people at your job, the normal, the stuff that you've been seeing on Facebook, the stuff that you see on the internet. There's always another way. And so I remember she called me once she got done with the client, and I heard her voice, and I was ready to say, you had a long day, didn't you? And she was just like, yeah, I had a rough day. But you know what she did? She figured it out. She figured out there's another way to get around the issue that she was having. There was another way to solve the problem. There are obstacles in your life that all you have to do is go, you know what? You might only have to figure it out one time. Now, like, she uses one hair, but now she has another hair to use. And you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna now create another opportunity for a different hairstyle that she can now come up with. Like, stop tripping on, man, what am I gonna do? The world is over. Like, no, the world, low key, the world not even over. You really want the world to be over in your world so people can feel sorry for you. Like, stop doing that, man. And I'm not coming down on you. Like, there's things in my life where I may play the victim, but I need you to understand that there is always another solution to whatever problem that it is that you're facing. And you know what? I want to say this in close. When you come up against those problems, I need you to just chill. Like, I need you to just peace be still, because that problem that you're coming up against, once you solve it, once you figure it out, it's going to give you so much relief. And then you'll be able to tell someone else like, yo, I remember going through what you're going through. Like, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that difficult. I succeeded. Do you know that when you share those type of stories with people, do you know how much joy it gives them? Because there's some people who really think like, yo, it's the end of the world. But when you share that experience with them, it's gonna make their load so much lighter. And you know what? Oh yeah, it's that time. So once you figure out what it is that you go through, you can then share your experience with them lighten their load, and then pass go and collect your 200. Peace.